Hello, everyone. Aaron Loomis here from the Ventura Cigar Company studios. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Geis, and John McTavish. How you guys doing this afternoon?
Full spread.
What?
Way to derail it right out of the hopper, Jiunn. Congratulations.
What's
That's well
happening?
done.
So today we are talking about the Indian Motorcycle Connecticut Shade Toro. Cigar is 6-inch by 52 ring gauge. Comes out of the Dominican Republic at De Los Reyes. Wrapper is Ecuadorian Connecticut. Binders from Dominican Republic. Filler is Dominican Republic and Nicaragua. Blended by Phil Zangi. Cigar was released in May of 2019. Price point is $8.45. And to John's credit, this was a Canadian release. That's the version that we got, but the cigar was very quickly released into the States. So, John, I think you said the price point in Canada is around $24 or so.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So,
$24.
Yeah.
And just for the record, that's
$8.
not extreme. That's actually on the affordable end for a premium handmade cigar in Canada. Just so anybody's freaking out thinking Phil is somehow charging a lot. He is not.
Yeah. All right. So with all that said and the finances all figured out, we will get into what we thought about the cigar. So, Jiunn, what were your overall thoughts on the Indian Connecticut Shade?
I thought it was pretty average. I thought the overall flavor profile, it kind of had all the Connecticut Shade flavors that I kind of expect out of like more of a traditional Connecticut Shade. Like there's some good toastiness and bready aspects of things. It's a little creamy, it's a little sweet. There's that wood bitterness sometimes that I get out of especially Ecuadorian Connecticut Shades. So, all of it was kind of there. I felt like there wasn't enough of any of those items, or there's certain things such as that wood bitterness that peaked at certain times of the cigar that was just, that became a little too overbearing for me. Honestly, it was average. And if I were to kind of benchmark it against other Connecticut Shades out there, I think this falls short. And especially, having something that was initially a region specific special release in Canada. I thought this was kind of a lackluster showing of it.
All right, Seth, how about you? What were your overall thoughts on this one?
Yeah, man, I really feel bad for Canada that this is what they got as like a regional exclusive. So it's just, it was a bust. It was a terrible representation of Indian Motorcycle. It was a terrible representation of Debonair. I think it lacked quality flavors throughout. I don't even think it lives up to be one of those grandfather style Connecticut's. I swear to God, the cigar is bigger than the 52 ring gauge as well. That was not a 52 ring gauge. In my case, the bands were applied poorly. This was just terrible, man. Get out of here. And the fact that the price in Canada is that, good God. I'm sorry, John.
Pick another cigar, Seth. Tell me, and then John will tell you what it costs in Canada.
Yeah, pick on D.
All right, here you go.
I know D off the top of my head.
D. All right.
What's the Liga 9 cost, John?
Liga 9 used to be $41.
There you go.
The Liga 9 has now come down because they switched distributors, and I think a Liga 9 is $30 to $33.
There you go.
So it's $33 for a Liga 9.
Yeah.
How much is like an underground? Is there an underground Connecticut Shade?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like $27, $28.
Well, there you go, man.
All right.
I don't know. To that extent, why would you even smoke? I don't know. I would just smoke mainly Cubans then, right? Like, how much are Cubans? Like, give me like a...
Cubans are expensive. Like a RAS or a PSD4 is going to run you in the mid to low 30s.
Man, fuck it. Cigarettes it is.
Yep.
Cigarettes are probably like $70.
Oh, yeah, man. You can't buy a pack. You buy them by the singles and then assemble your own pack.
Smoke weed every day.
That's right. Got cheap weed.
See, there you go.
You can't let Nate Dogg right there, huh? All right. All right, John, what were your overall thoughts on the cigar?
Yeah, man. I just want to preface by saying Phil is probably my favorite person in the cigar industry, just because Phil is one of those guys who practices what he preaches, and he just has a really positive mindset. And I just want to say that because, we're kind of going to bag on the cigar a little bit, and I just want to say it's not a reflection of Phil because he's a super good guy. And I actually like Debonair brands. I think some of the cigars he puts out are really good. Unfortunately, I have to agree with sort of Jiunn and Seth on this that, this is pretty paint by numbers Connecticut shade, and there's nothing wrong with that. except that if you're going to put out a Connecticut shade, you're going to be judged by all the Connecticut shades that are on the market, and there's certainly a lot, and there's definitely a lot this year. So, then it's going to be based on price, and, like it's what, $845 you said?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what an average price. I mean, the construction was great. It was flawless for me. The draw was flawless, but ultimately I smoked it and I went, yep, it's Connecticut shade with good construction. Nothing really stands out for me. Nothing really floats the boat. I don't think it elevates the brand in any way other than making a Connecticut shade that's pretty typical Connecticut shade for people within the portfolio that want that. Aaron?
Well, I'm gonna zag while you guys are zigging. I thought this was a well done Connecticut shade. Very traditional profile. Didn't lower strength. Didn't have any of that bitter grassy notes to it. I thought it stayed above that. Price point's attractive, I thought, for what I got. And it's something I would easily recommend to people that like that traditional Connecticut shade profile to it. Flavors were fairly full, low strength level. So I don't know. I just had a different experience than you guys, but I enjoyed it. I understand you guys have a different opinion, but it was one that kind of hit for me. So
would you say you enjoy this more so than the other Connecticut shades that's come out?
Compared to, give me an example.
Like in general, like
the last 2 or 3 we've done this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably enjoyed this maybe at the level of the Warhawk.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That Warhawk was really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know it's weird, but
You're an enigma, man.
Maybe there was just one good one, and I got the one good one. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's,
You probably kept the good one for yourself. It probably had like
if I
good
knew how
one
to,
written
if I
on
knew how to
it,
test
you
that,
took it.
I would sell that. So, but yeah. So let's get into the scores. I'll start with me since I was first. 6.62.
What?
Yeah.
Dang!
Then
Hi.
Jiunn gave it a 5.75. John was next at 5.40, and then Seth torched it at 3.78. So my score matches up with my experience. I thought it was good through the first 2/3, average in the final third. The burn was a little bit of an issue, so it could have scored higher if it had a better burn. But overall, I thought it was a good cigar. So, all right, Jiunn, 5.75.
I mean, for me, the score was average smoking experience, but I had a perfect burn and draw, and that definitely helped with the score.
All right, John, 5.40.
Yeah, I'm with Jiunn. I think this, if you're rating this on flavor, this is the perfect example of what a 5 is for flavor, but it's the impeccable burning construction that's elevating this. Seth?
I'm not even going to dignify the cigar with good construction. It's not.
Right.
No, I mean, listen, I mean, the really thing is, if you look about it, it's just, if you look at Indian motorcycle offerings and Debonair, they're really good stuff.
Debonair makes some really good cigars.
Yeah, and it's just like,
See, this is probably my favorite cigar that I've smoked from Phil.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't understand you, man.
No
I know.
way.
You're a puzzle to me.
Everybody
You're a
talks
Rubik's
how
Cube.
good Debonair is, and it's never hit me. This is definitely far better than the Daybreak. Way better than the Daybreak.
Wow.
you even think it's better than like the Indian motorcycle? Isn't it like there's a Maduro?
Yeah, the
Habano, the Maduro, yeah.
Habano.
Far better.
Wow.
Wow.
I know, I'm weird, but
Wow.
That's crazy.
By the way, I
man.
want to.
Do you think it's better than the San Pedro, Connecticut?
no, I think the San Pedro is a little bit better.
Okay, wait. Okay, well, it's better. All right, I'll take that.
I want to express John's sentiments. I do think Phil's a great guy. I don't want to seem like we're just shitting on him. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not a
No,
reflection
I-
upon
I-
him.
I-
We
felt bad.
crap on everybody.
These
We crap on
guys
everybody.
are all grown ups. You're talking about the cigar. You're not talking about the person.
Yeah.
So, just
I just want to throw it out there because I read a lot of Phil's daily stuff on Instagram, man, and honestly, it's like he's not one of those guys who BS's, and he's literally always got a positive thing to say, and he practices what he preaches, and I love people like that.
He's a positive. He's positive.
when we go to the booth, I'll get a hug. You guys won't. It's okay. Don't take it so personal.
probably knock me out, man.
I mean,
He's gonna look at Aaron and be like, "Oh, Mister
Well,
6.72."
luckily for you guys, this won't come out until after the trade show. So,
that's good.
oh, nice.
all right. Any other final thoughts from you guys on this one?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to reiterate that I think what Seth said is this is an odd choice for a exclusive for Canada. I'm not sure that's the cigar I would have picked. And regardless of whether like it's subjectively a really good Connecticut or not, at $24, that's probably not the one you want to showcase your brand with on the Canadian market. You probably would want to go something a little bit more full-bodied. But $24 is certainly. I know you guys are shocked by this, but it's certainly within the budget level of a premium cigar in Canada by like $4 or $5.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, why did you say fuller body? Just because there's so many Cubans out there, or
Yeah, because I
What do
mean,
you
you
mean by
look at Canadian cigar smokers in general are kind of like Europeans. They'll appreciate a Connecticut, but I'd say that the average smoker is going to be smoking closer to the medium level than they are closer to the light level. So, if you're going to represent a new brand in the market, you probably want to do that with a Maduro. I mean, I would say Habano, but really Maduro would be the place to start and branch out from there to, if you have a Habano, maybe then, and then launch the Connecticut. But I don't know if Connecticut's a best representation. I'll check in with my local shop here and see if they're moving, but I bet he's going to struggle a little bit.
It was really light though. I mean, it was really light.
That's a
major problem to it.
But Aaron is right. I mean, the one thing that was nice is it didn't have that sort of bitter hay grassiness to it, which was nice. But I mean, overall, yeah, it's pretty light.
I like that profile with Connecticut.
I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, if maybe in a Candela, but not in a Connecticut shade for me. So, all right. If you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Well, check out the full written review on the website developingpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.